the Indian sentiment on the ground. Okay, now a lot has been said about the Indian anger, and there are many claiming that the anger, the root cause of the anger, are due to policies which you implemented during your time. It's an involvement of issues which started in the 80s, where you actually ignored all the other communities and spend more time towards developing the Malay community, and as such, that the Indians have been marginalized, and over the years the marginalization has become just too much, and today the government is bearing the brunt of it. Can you comment on that?
So they want to blame me. But look at the statistics. You know, Indians make up about 9% of the population of Malaysia. The number of doctors, they make up 40%.
But it's coming down over the years.
Well, it's not coming down. It went up during my time. It never was 40% until I was Prime Minister. Why don't they say thank you, thank you, thank you? You see, I get Chinese people coming up to me to say thank you, but very few Indians say thank you. I know their main grouse is not with me. His main grouse is with Samy Vellu, because with Samy Vellu they're denying everybody, any Indian, any chance to come up and all. You know, Indians are very political. Tunku Abraman used to say, if there is one Indian, there's one political party. If there are two Indians, there are two political parties. You see? Because
as the politician leader, you could have done something. Maybe you could have put a balance on what Patricia Samud has been doing. You could have told him, this is not the way to do things. You allowed him to proceed with that.
It is not that. Samy Vellu did not ask for that. The problem is that he's preventing other Indians from having a say. Panditan was got rid of, Subramaniam was got rid of, Padmanathan died, but of course before that he was. That is his way of doing things, and of course the other voices cannot reach me. And of course he doesn't say that there is this bad feelings among the Indians.
Are you saying that the problems, the malady affecting the Indian community will go away with the removal of some unity?
It could be, because then other voices will be heard. The main thing is that, you know, when we formed the Barisan Nasional, UMNO accepted PAS, another Malay party, into Barisan Nasional. The fact that PAS left later on is a different matter. But Samy Vellu insists that nobody else, no other Indian organization can come in. You know, and this is frustrating for a lot of people who did not agree with him.
Do you think it's time for him to step down now?
It's up for him to decide. I think a lot of people say, well, when you step down, we will step down. They all cry and all that. But when I step down, nobody stepped down. I think that people should not stay on for too long. I felt that I stayed on for too long also. I would have gone in 1998, but because of the problems created by Anwar, I had to stay back. But I went away on my own volition. I was not pressured out. I was still very popular at that time, and I know that if I wanted to stay on, UMNO would back me as the leader. But I thought that it's not fair for me to be there all the time. You must give a chance for another. Of course, a lot of people say, when is this old man going to go? You see, so okay, I went. Now you have another leader. Then you decide whether it was a wise move or not.
But to Samy's defense, he has always said that he had brought up issues to the cabinet level, and it ended at the cabinet level. He blamed the previous administration, and he's also blaming the current administration for not pursuing whatever proposals which he had brought about.
That is his excuse. That is his excuse. I know how much he talked in the cabinet. So don't tell something that others cannot prove, because nobody heard him in cabinet except us. He talked. But these things were not the issues that he raised. You see that recovery of money for the Indian community who were brought here by force and all that. He never mentioned that. I never heard him. He never said that the Malays were committing genocide, ethnic cleansing. He never said that. You see? Why didn't he say that?
But I think even today he's not saying that. He's only saying that the government is not supporting economically the community.
That is not true either. Let's do a statistical study of these things. What is the position of the Indian community? What is the position of the Malay community? You see? The average income of the Malays are lower than the average income of the Indian.
But that statistics as you yourself said.
Yeah, but you have to remember that for a small number of people, the average is meaningful. But for a big number of people, the average is not meaningful.
So you can say that Samy is a burden for the end.
That's,
of the election and the campaign.
I can't say that because I am a supporter of BN. You can assume that, but I didn't say that.
What about your comments a bit on Hindraft? How do you feel about Hindraft and the demands that they made?
No, a lot of the demands were quite unreasonable, practically denying the position of the Malays as the indigenous people of this country. You know, this is something very sensitive to the Malays. Either you get the support of the Malays or you get the support of the Indians. If the government tells the Malays that, sorry, you and the Indians have got the same status, I think there is going to be a big drop in the support for the government from among the Malays. But you have to read the memorandum they sent to Her Majesty's government.